It's Kim, and I'm here today to talk about the houses, not just the 12 houses and their general meaning. We've covered that in other videos. This is about the derivative houses. A derivative house is any house whose meaning depends directly on another house becoming the ascendant or the first house. Now, that sounds really complex, and the easiest way for me to teach you about the derivative houses is to simply show you. A good way to start is just go to my notes on the 12 houses at kimfalconer.com/houses.html. And there, if you scroll down, you're going to get a very brief overview of what the houses are and some keywords for each house, 1 through 12. If you do this, you're going to have a reference to refer back to when we talk about turning the wheel and how we're going to understand the derivative houses. Here's how we do it. Let's look at a natal chart. This happens to be the chart of Pablo Picasso. I have used the natural chart with equal houses, so we have 0 degrees of Aries on the ascendant and 0 Taurus on the second house. This is just to make it really simple for you to grasp this derivative house meaning. So here we have the natal chart, and we know right away that the second house represents our finances and resources. That's our money house, and it is the second from the first house, house number 2. Well, we can look at every aspect of our lives and discern what our resources are in that area of life, where we're going to find financial abundance. For example, if I turn the chart so that the 10th house, here's the 10th house up here at the midheaven, I'm going to turn the chart so the 10th house is on the horizon. It's called turning the wheel. When I do that, we can see that the second house from the 10th is actually the 11th house. In our natal chart, the 11th house tells us something about the finances from our business, our career or calling. The 10th house rules calling, and the next house rules the support, resources, and finances from that calling. And if our calling is our business, out in the world, this is the money. This is the money that we're going to earn from it. Okay, another example is the second house. When we turn the chart so the second house becomes of first house importance, the second house is on the horizon, we can see that the 6th house tells us something about the creativity that comes out of our support and out of our development of our talents. That's over here in the 6th house because it is the 5th house of creativity from the second. Also, these derivative houses can be used to look at other people. If the second house is our banker or financial advisor, we can see that the 6th house is also any romantic interest we may have in that person. If we turn the wheel so that the 3rd house comes to the horizon and becomes of first house importance. Note that the second house from the 3rd is the finances, money, and support gained from 3rd house activities. So we look to the 4th house to know how our writing might support us, how teaching or learning might support us. The second house from the 3rd is also the finances of our siblings, the 3rd house being our siblings, and the next house over being their financial support. In the same way, you can look at the 9th house or the 7th house from the 3rd as being the partners or business partners of the siblings. When we flip the chart and put the 7th house cusp on the horizon, you can see right here that we've just reversed the chart. When we do that, we get a really good idea about our partners. Whether it's business partner or intimate partner, we know right away. Second house from the 7th is going to be the monies and resources the partner brings to the relationship. Also how those monies are shared. And note that the 8th house is about joint finances. The 11th house, which is 5th from the 7th, can indicate children of a business partner or children of a marriage partner. And this is why the 11th house rules stepchildren. Our 12th house has something to do with the partner's health and well-being, just as our 4th house has to do with their career and their calling. All right, everybody get out there and turn those wheels and get a handle on the derivative houses. That's all.